Then a very warm welcome to you, my viewer, to your favorite online channel. This is 273 Media, whereby you'll always get educated, entertained, informed, and motivated. So it's yet another episode whereby today we have a guest, an interesting guest indeed, whereby we will go, we are going to know more about leadership, Mazee. Yeah, and to know more about his story, because pia hii place pia imekuwa long tangu tufanye interview huku. It has been a year. Yeah, I guess it's a year. So I'm your host Leshan, the only Undaki in the 254, and most of you call me the true definition of TDH. So today we'll go to know more about leadership, the values of leadership, different styles of leadership in campus and in the national government. So without further ado, let me introduce my guest. Let my guest introduce himself in the show. Welcome to 273 Media. This is the place to be, and we are privileged to host you here.
Thank you.
Yeah, so kindly just tell us about yourself, yani introduce, waambie my viewers about you. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for the invite. My name's Ochieng Fabish Omondi. Ochieng Fabish Omondi is a guy from Nyanza province, Siaya County, Ugunja constituency, Sigomre ward, Asango village. Thank you.
So thank you for the brief and precise and clear introduction. Thank you, Mr. Ochieng. So, Mr. Ochieng, we understand that you are a learned fellow, yani, so kidogo tutuambie ulisomea wapi, kidogo primary, high school, kidogo tukienda hivyo.
Okay. Primary level, I studied at a public school known as Asango Primary School in Sigomre ward. And then in high school, I studied at from 1-2 I studied at Usenge Boys High School, that is in Siaya still. Then I got transfer to Maranda Boys.
Maranda Boys.
Yeah.
Hey. The Maranda Boys, those are the celebrities, the high school celebrities.
Yeah.
So being in Maranda now, so now umefika, so right now you are in campus?
Yeah, I'm in campus now.
Just tell us the university that you are in.
Okay.
And the course that you are taking also.
Yeah. I'm at Presbyterian University of East Africa, partaking Bachelor of Nursing.
So nursing.
Yeah.
So in future you'll be a doctor. So
yeah. Target is just to upgrade overseas. So to be a doctor, that's the dream.
A doctor.
Yeah.
So now being a doctor, and today we are going to talk more about leadership. Logo, and you are a doctor. So a doctor, being a doctor and a leader, also it goes hand to hand, because you can be a leader of yourself. So have you ever been a leader there before in primary or school?
I can say yes. In primary, I was a leader starting from class 4, 5, 6 to 8. Then in high school, I became still a leader in Form 2, 3, and 4. Yeah.
So thank you. You have so that means that you have leadership skills.
Yeah.
Being a leader, you've experienced being a leader.
Yeah.
Na nini imekufanya uende nursing kidogo?
Okay. You know, nursing, let me say that health sectors ilinifurahisha sana, and I was somehow happy to join this force because my main aim was to restore the lives of our people. That was my passion. Yeah, that is the only thing that made me join the force of nursing.
People,
Yeah.
From plus
people
254
even
742652818 on
love
SIM
with-
Safaricom.
So that shows that you are not even corrupt, even being a leader, because
Voice
you
call
love
from
people.
plus
then that's-
254 742652818
So,
on SIM Safaricom.
So being a leader, just tell us your experiences. Your experiences. of
Voice
being a
call
leader, the challenges kidogo ulipata, the privileges. Yeah.
Okay, back in high school or
Yeah. Just back in high school. Yeah.
okay, in high school, I was privileged to run the school as the school president, and I thank the Lord for that. Indeed, it was a very, very great opportunity that the Lord bestowed to me to lead the people. Why am I saying this? Because when in leading people, I led the people to the way that it was supposed to be. Yeah, and let me say that leading people is somehow so interesting because they were subjects, and you must adhere to the leadership qualities for them to feel loved, cared, and protected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you are aware of the campus politics and
Yeah.
everything. You know what's going around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just tell us the styles that are being used in campus leadership, and that are also being used in the national government, because leaders in campus are the one who will become leaders in the current future.
True.
Yeah.
That is true, and let me say that number one, leadership style that is being practiced here, number one is democracy. Democracy is a key style whereby the power is not in you but to the people.
Yeah. That's go hand in hand with the
Yes, my subjects.
one. Yeah. The constitution. The chapter 1 constitution something. Yeah.
Yeah. And I really loved embracing this style of democracy. Why? Because I need my subjects to feel part of my leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
So being also, you might be interested in being a campus leader in the coming future. Yeah. So which are some of the styles you're going to use so that to make people comfortable? Yeah, in your leadership now.
Mr. Letash, that is a very good question.
Yeah.
And as per now, basically, let me say that I don't need any post, but in future, in the coming years, I might be interested to.
Because you have the heart of the people now.
Yeah. So let me say that number one, still I can just
Incoming
repeat
voice
the
call from
democracy.
+254
Because democracy somehow
742652818 on SIM
I
Safaricom.
grade it as my first key point. Yeah, I grade it as my first key point
Voice call from
because
+254
people-
742652818 on SIM Safaricom.
my subject are the people who will vote for me.
Yeah.
Therefore, I must
Voice call
embrace
from
that leadership style to make them part of my
742652818 on
government,
SIM
to make them
Safaricom.
part of my society.
So now currently we're seeing
Voice call from
corruption
+254 742652818.
the country, and even some institutions are corrupt. So you've been a leader before,
Yeah.
and you're aspiring to be a leader in future.
Yeah.
So how is your take on corruption now?
My take on corruption, I can say that basically corruption is an abomination. Corruption is a sin. It is going against God's command. It is eating from the plate that you didn't wash. And I can say that corruption, I'm a corrupt free man. Not that I'm boasting, no, but I can say that I have got 5 pillars that do define me. Number 1, transparency. 2, accountability. Then we have this thing known as the brilliancy. That is the 3rd one, and the 4th one is the gronity, and the 5th one is vermicity. Why? These things, when you go deep in them, they are parallel to corruption. They never meet.
Yeah.
So meaning that I can never be part, and I have never been part of corruption. Yeah.
So which are some of the styles that you are going to deal with corruption? Because yes, corruption is with us, and we need to eradicate them. What are some of your styles or your ways to eradicate corruption when you will be a leader in future? Yeah, if need be.
Okay. I've got the styles, and number 1, I'll imply the democracy still. Number 2, I will ensure that I be a pace setter, whereby I'll be leading an exemplary life. I'll lead as an example to my subjects by doing the right thing. Number 3, I'll act as a servant, whereby I'll serve the people in a way that they themselves will feel that the government is free from corruption.
Yeah.
3rd one, there's this coach management. The coach motivational, whereby when things to do with corruption comes or arise, I'll at high come and motivate my subjects, motivate my leaders, motivate my team to avoid the movement. Why? Because the movement, it is somehow, let me say, it is on the wrong move.
Sure.
And Mr. Leitash, the styles are so many, and I think I can talk and talk.
Yeah, for sure. But for really, because I can see the substance even in you.
Yeah.
Can you give us the overview of now the current Kenyan politics?
Yeah.
Because you have seen now currently the president has cancelled the Adani deal.
Yeah.
That being a current affair, just give us something to Annie explain about the government.
Yeah. Okay.
The
government at large is a very, very huge topic, whereby I'm going to say that me personally, I've been interested with how Ruto have handled the Adani project, and I must say that the past hours, I must say that I have been an elated man. Yeah, and let me say that the government is good, but the government is good. Why? Because if you look the current government, though I don't want to dig so much deep, but get it clear that Mr. Leitash, the government, it is a tribalistic free zone, whereby all the tribes have been incorporated to the government, and there's a plus to the government leader. And I must say that there's this one thing that I can say that the government official, the government chairperson is not doing right. As a leadership style, there is change management, whereby when you want to do something, when something is wrong in your cabinet, in your team, you go sit down and come up with an eloquent exposition on how to go through about it. get to know that on recent past, not so far, Bwana Gachagua went home,
Yeah.
and that is a forgotten story.
Just to give you a junk question there,
Yeah.
you know, do you think that for Gachagua to go home, was it a calculated move, or was it because he failed his part?
Okay, let me say, because it is said the truth pains, but say the truth to shame the devil. Get it clearly, Mr. Leitash, that as much as Gachagua's remarks didn't warrant an impeachment, I can say that for Gachagua to go home, he would have been led by the current president. In fact, the current president, Mr. Ruto, His Excellency Ruto, would have gone home earlier than Gachagua, because you cannot impeach a robber and then leave a thug. How?
So, because Gen Z are still saying Ruto must go, are you hand in hand with them? Yeah.
I can say that Gen Zs,
Us now, because you are the Gen Z.
yeah, sure. But let me, okay, get it clearly that Ruto ni mkora. Na yeah, his promises are never fulfilled. Some are not yet fulfilled. Others are in the black books.
Yeah.
So basically, Ruto is not an indefatigable. Is not a leader that can govern our country.
So 2027 Ruto is out. According to you, will you vote him out?
Okay, based on me, I cannot say my point of view. Okay, my view during on 2027, but Ruto cannot elevate this nation to the level and standard
Incoming
that we
voice
are
call from
aiming
plus
at
254
it to be.
74265
And now,
2818 on Sim Safaricom.
Or can you give us the vision now? Your vision
Voice
to
call from plus
the
254
politics,
74265 2818
the
on
vision
Sim
of
Safaricom.
politics.
Okay. Again, thank you.
Voice call from plus 254
my visions,
74265 2818 on Sim Safaricom.
let me say that I've got many visions.
Voice call from plus
But there's a
254
key one.
74265.
My campus leadership vision is to connect this institution to the governmental departments, whereby we, as where we can get and achieve certain benefits, like projects, and in addition, our comrades, you may find at the after graduating they just go sit they go sit back at home jobless, and remember he's sitting with a degree. And when connection is made earlier, it means that the governmental departments will favor us as far as the connection sector is concerned.
Yeah. What of now the vision now with the national politics now?
Okay. The vision of national politics, the first vision is eradication of this high level of corruption. And we need Kenya to be one of the greatest nations, as said earlier by the late His Excellency Magufuli John Pombe. He said that Kenya can be one of the greatest nations if corruption is reduced to zero. Yeah. So my vision is to eradicate corruption, which in turn will eradicate the poverty and the diseases that is hindering us as Kenyans.
So thank you. So in the coming future, are you planning to be now vying for a position in the national government? Because
Okay. That is so funny and so challenging because and let me say that my capability suits me best, and let me say that yes.
Yeah. And which position will you start? MCA kidogo, MP, senator, governor? Yeah.
You know, yes, it is said that
based on your level of education, you are an intellect, I see.
Thank you very much. Get it clearly, Mr. Leitash, that everybody wants to begin at the top, but that is not the way to go. And get it that it is always said that we youth, we are the future leaders. And I want to say that for Kenya as a nation to change or transform to become a good nation, basically let me say that I'll start at a position that will suit me, but not MCA.
Bana mmebeba MCA ndogo lakini
okay, no. Not necessarily, but MCA depends on the governor. So we need that sector.
With the president.
So maybe MP, which will now deal with the National Assembly.
So now, who is your role model in the Kenyan politics?
Thank you very much. Get it clearly that my political role model, I want to say that there are around 3, but one I'm sorry because he's now the late President Magufuli John Pombe. That was my first role model in politics because his ways were transparent and he was always accountable for everything that he was doing. He led his subjects an exemplary life. He had unflinching courage that enabled him do whatever he wanted to do. That benefited the
The second now.
Okay. The second one is this abrasive and brilliant guy from East Embakasi Republic, Babu Owino. And I love that guy seriously because okay, the major thing that I do make me love Babu Owino is that he says things the way they need to be said. If it is bad, Babu Owino won't spare you. He will tell you on the spot that this is wrong. So Babu Owino is one of the best guys that okay, it is now Babu Owino because one of them is now a late one.
And the third one now?
Okay, the third one now, let me say that there's a guy here known as Jeremiah Kioni. Jeremiah Kioni, when you look Jeremiah very well, very keen, very close, you will find that Jeremiah Kioni is a brilliant person. He has got advanced and glorified ideas when put in use can change Kenya, and he should be given a chance to rule Kenya because I've watched him from far.
So tukimalizia tu, coming 2027 unaona nani akichukua presidency kidogo? Mind you, majenzi hapa wanasema Matiang'i kidogo akuje. What's the move?
let me say that I don't want to go against Gen Zs, but I want to tell you one thing, Mr. Leitash. It is better a devil that you know than an angel that you don't know. So my point of view was Ruto is a competent leader. Let the truth be told.
Yeah, sure.
Ruto is a very, very competent leader. And based on my own point of view, there's nobody, and I repeat, nobody that can outdo Ruto. And I can say that it is better Ruto take the lead. Not that I'm by Ruto's side, but let's get it that let just Ruto finish his move and just go.
Ruto, yeah.
Yeah.
And now tukienda kumalizia huwa tunamalizia na challenge.
Yeah.
So I want to give you a challenge so that we can see the leaders that you want. So you just choose one wenye nakupatia. So we have a content creator turning into a political or an activist. So we have Eric Omondi.
Yeah.
Jalango.
Yeah.
Who will you choose?
Jalango.
So we have Jalango.
Yeah.
And this Gen Z called Kebaso Morar.
Jalango.
So, Jalango again.
Jalango again.
With Sakaja.
Jalango.
With Mike Song.
Jalango still. Jalango.
With Babu Owino.
I shift to Babu Owino, sir.
Babu Owino.
Yeah.
To this guy, Gladys Wanga.
Babu Owino.
Compared to Alias Sanjo.
Babu Owino, sir.
Babu Owino. Compared to Baba.
Babu Owino still.
Thank you. You love Babu Owino. Why not Baba?
Baba has really disappointed me in not one or two or three elections. Baba has been disappointing me in most elections. Now let us give Babu Owino the chance. Yeah, to prove Baba wrong. Yeah, let him prove Baba wrong that this thing can be done. Yeah, Luos can lead Kenya.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And thank you for your time. I've really enjoyed it. It has been a fruitful conversation. Yeah, despite the chilly moments, but next time we'll have a heater. I think it has been a fruitful conversation. Yeah, I think the interview is conversant at this time. So we say thank you. Let's interact there and in the comment section tuongee, tusemezane, tuone nini you can add or subtract. Utaweza tukosoa hapo kidogo. Yeah man. So and each and every day remember that 273 production offers you a best quality poster. Hapo inakutengenezea poster kama ukitaka poster ya birthday, poster ya advert, ya wedding, you name it, all will be there. Utaweza kuja na design yako ama ikudesignie pia. Yeah man. So we call it a wrap for now and let's meet on the next video. Yeah.